Okay, so the Classic Fan made this Bowser's Inside Story stage, the grand finale. Okay, so this stage is actually pretty good, but there was a couple issues with it. First off, there was transparency holes here near the bottom. He had mistakenly used his transparency color with one of the colors that was used here. So like there was little dots hanging out here on the bottom of the floor. Plugged those up. So also in the sky, I noticed that there was a bunch of rectangles cut out of the art, sort of. They're like kind of discolorations. Now, I'm pretty sure that the Classic Fan got his art off Spriter's Resource. And so I went and looked that up, and it wasn't a mistake that the Classic Fan made. It was straight from the source art, assuming that the source art on the site is correct. So I went in there and got rid of all those stupid rectangles that were in the clouds, cleaned that up. There was also a bunch of just like straight up just damage all over the clouds. There still is some left in there. Touched those up a bit. Like the original artist from like whoever did this, assuming the Spriter's Resource stuff is correct, he did kind of a bad job. Like he clearly just did some kind of like optimized color thing that he didn't do it very well, so there's like a lot of damage. Like those little sparks, if you were to like look at those under a microscope, they're actually pretty dirty. Clean them up a little, but to some extent it's so damaged that I can barely even tell what the original intent was. Like it looks like the original guy maybe put some effort at going around the edges and cleaning them up, but the actual interiors of the art, pretty bad. Also, Classic Fan did this like extension underneath the floor. Didn't look too great. Like he didn't clean it up quite well, but it didn't really need that because in the stage you could tell that if you could see more underneath the bottom, it was just gonna be more mirrored sky. So I just did what it was gonna be. I mirrored the sky underneath it because that's what they were going for in the source. Like there was even damage like on these little spikes on the edge. I cleaned that up a bit. Once again, it's like kind of was damaged to the point where I don't know 100% that what they were even going for when I was cleaning it up. So, like, yeah, like on this on the edge, is that intentional? Like, and there was like fuzz around this light shine. It just did a little touch up there, but after a bit, it's like too damaged to tell. But anyway, this one's pretty good. Just had a couple minor fixes on it. I previously had this this other version here by the sniped Yoshi, but like the Classic Fan's version is much better. So yeah, he what's the word? Outmodded sniped Yoshi's version for me. So I'm happy to have that.